It's jet black. It's a jet black slushie. I want it so bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited about this. She goes, I'm not done. But I saw her. Oh my God. She's putting the sprinkles on it. Leaving the vet's office. It's a vet office vlog. We had a vet checkup and Eliza and Casper got the cutest little bandanas with Easter eggs on them. They have matching bandanas. You can see Eliza's. She is strapped in with her seatbelt and her harness. And I have the console bed. You can't see it. Maybe I'll film it when I get home and in the driveway so you can see it. Anyway, hi. I am doing a little vloggy vlog here on the drive home from the vet visit. Casper's like, wait a minute, how come she's closer to you? You gotta stay over there, buddy. He is strapped in the lookout bed on the right. It's a lookout bed because it is raised up. If he's in a bed that is lower and he can't see out the window, he definitely seems to have some car sickness issues. But we seem to have gotten through those now. So hi, if you're new here, I am Mare. This is Eliza, my Italian Greyhound, who is a puppy mill rescue survivor. I need to tell you, I'm such a bad mom. It was Luna, my Chinese crested girl. It was Luna's gotcha day on March 25th. I didn't post about it. I didn't talk about it. We didn't do anything. I saw it on my calendar and I gave her hugs and kisses and I hung out with her at home and we hung out and sat out on the deck and stuff, but I didn't make a big deal out of it. But Luna did just have her gotcha day. And I told my hubby, and then he felt really bad, and he said this weekend she needs cake. And by cake, we mean pieces of toast with peanut butter in between them. Her two favorite things, bread and peanut butter. She's the weirdest dog. This is crazy. I recorded a vlog driving down here to the vet. And then I realized it got kind of ranty, and I just didn't like it. I don't know. I didn't like it. It got like ranty towards the end. It was just ranty. I'm like, no, sir, I don't like it. You know what? We're going to go the scenic route today. There's a big truck in front of me going on the freeway, and I don't feel like going on the freeway right now. Remember I talked about that trust your instinct and trust your gut thing? I just drove by the entrance ramp to the freeway because I just don't feel like the freeway is a good idea right now. So we're going to go this way long roundabout way that is much longer, takes longer to get home, kind of roundabout way to go home, but I can get some coffee. I can hit a coffee drive-through, so I can do that. And I didn't have time to make coffee this morning before I had to get everybody to the vet. I was kind of like managing everyone and doing a bunch of stuff around the house and throwing laundry in the dryer and doing a bunch of things, and I had to set up the car for these two. I should have done that last night. So I left the house with two dogs coming to the vet, and I did not have coffee. And I got to the vet office, and they have a Keurig and a whole little coffee setup, and it is so nice. Seriously, lifesaver. So both of these two had to have blood work. They had snap tests and all that. So everybody is good. They are healthy. No problems with anybody. They are good. Oh my God, do you guys know how bad I want to stop it and get boba? And there's all these cool coffee places in town. But I can't leave the dogs in the car. Look, 95% they're probably fine. But these two cuties, like, oh my God, if someone broke my window and stole them, I would just want to die. I'd want to die. I couldn't live with myself. And my husband and I have a pact and an agreement, like, we don't leave the dogs in the car ever. Somebody actually stole a dog, broke a window and stole a dog out of someone's car at Wendy's that is less than 7 minutes from my house. And I don't live in a bad area. This is not like a horrible crime-ridden area. It's a quiet little rural town in Pennsylvania in the Poconos. Sadly, there's like the bad element. There's people who have come here from like the cities, like New York City specifically. The saddest thing that's happened around here in the 14 years that I've lived here is there's, not in my area, but on the west side of the Poconos, they have like gang-related activity and stuff. And in the schools, there's kids who I think what it is like their parents move them out here to get them out of the city. And I don't know if the parents just think like, oh, we're in the country. What bad could happen? What's going to happen? Well, they can still get in trouble. And they're probably more bored out here too, unless you're actively doing things like taking them hiking, doing things with your kids. It can be boring out here. I mean, there's not a lot of excitement. It's pretty quiet, which I love. But I think if I was a kid and I was living here, I'd be like, I am so bored. I've lived here 14 years and the crime was like, it wasn't nothing, but it was close to nothing back then. Oh, I'm passing the Starbucks. I want a latte. You guys, I can't get anything with you in the car. It's all right. I love you guys and it's okay. Mommy can always go back out and get stuff. Can always go back out. I probably won't, but you know what? That's good too, because they're keeping me from spending money. I'm going to sound like my mom for a second, but I have coffee at home. You have coffee at home. First off, I just got a free coffee at the vet's office, which was very cool. So I got free coffee at the vet office. Oh, the Cure is open. I love that place. There's this little brunch place called the Cure, and they only have like a handful of tables. They have like, I'm exaggerating, 5 tables. No, they have more than that, but they have hardly any tables. It's very small. It's always packed and their food is phenomenal. And all these years, my husband still has not been there to eat with me. I think I should make it a goal to get him there in the next week. So the post office, again, rural life, when you live out in the country, my post office closes between 12 and 1. It is now exactly noon on the dot. My post office closes between 12 and 1 so that the one post office worker who's there, sometimes 2, can go to lunch. The 2 post offices that are closest to my house are actually closed between 12 and 1. Now, I am driving past a post office right now that does not, it's the bigger one, it's the East Stroudsburg one, and it's bigger. And I could go in there and mail stuff, but again, I don't want to leave the dogs in the car while I go in this post office. The one closer to my house, I can actually see my car through the window. If I go to the one that's really close to me where my P.O. box is, that one, I can see my dogs out the window. I can walk in and I can park, like they have windows there and the parking is like right there. So I can see my car through the window and actually walk in. The whole time I can see my dogs and watch them, which is very, very, very cool. That's very cool. I love that. Love that for me. I would go there, but they're closed between 12 and 1 and it just turned 12 o'clock. So that kind of sucks. I'm going to pull over really quick for a second. I am going to order Dunkin', so I will be right back. I got a large oat milk iced matcha latte, adding on sweet cold foam, and I got it for free because I had like over 1,000 Dunkin' points. I just got a free $7.89 matcha latte. Treat yourself. I just had a coffee at the vet, like I said, so I didn't want to have another coffee. I wanted something different, and I love their iced matcha lattes at Dunkin'. So I got that, and I do have singles in my wallet, so I can give them a nice little tippy. Okay. Oh, snurf. I know, baby. Oh, the baby. Yeah, I kind of know like where I can pull over and order on my app. I need to set it up where I know I can do it with SIRI. I can't say her name or she'll start talking to me. I can do it with SIRI, and I can have her order like my favorites, and I can set it up where I can just tell her to order something, but I have not gotten that far into it yet. Hold on, let me get my thingy. I'll be right back. Literally so fast. Nobody's here. I just drove up and it's like, moo. And oh, I see it being made right now. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to have to put it back here. Hi, mobile order. I didn't think about this. I did not think ahead. I am holding my iced matcha latte between my thighs. Thank God it's not a hot coffee, huh? Because I have the console bed for Eliza to lay in right next to me. See that fluffy white thing right there? That cream colored thing? That's that. So I have that there, and it is kind of covering up and blocking my cup holder. Oh, I was talking about the post office before. Did they actually pull someone over for speeding here? Good for them. I keep complaining. So that was one of my my rant. I'm sorry, going all over the place. That was my rant video that I said on the way down. I was, oh my God, yum. My rant video that I said I'm not putting up. You guys are like, put it up, put it up. No, I don't know. It's one of those things like, is this something I want to see in the future on my channel? And yeah, I had some valid complaints and some valid points in it, but I try to approach everything from calm blue ocean. Calm blue ocean. Not everything. I like to get ranty sometimes, but it's like a let's just not. It's not. So anyway, I got my matcha latte. I'm glad I got this because I haven't eaten anything yet today. I'm starving. Starving. So much starving right now. I need to get home, and I think I'm going to make I have avocados, so I can make like an avocado toast with like tomatoes, maybe. Even though I don't love tomatoes, but I found these really, really good heirloom tomatoes that smell really good, and I think I would like. I've come to the conclusion that I don't hate all tomatoes. I hate the mass-produced, like mass-marketed tomatoes that are like the beefsteaks and stuff like that. Like, I love vine tomatoes as far as I love the smell of them. I love the smell of tomatoes. I just don't like the consistency, like the mushy. And some of them are like grainy. I think that grainy, mushy consistency is gross. And I think it's specifically like GMO big agriculture tomatoes are the ones I don't like. Now, if I grow a tomato in my yard and it's like an heirloom vine tomato, I think they're so good. But grocery store tomatoes, on the whole, I pretty much think are gross unless I can find really good heirloom ones. And I found some really good heirloom tomatoes at Aldi when I was there. I am going to have to go back out after I drop the dogs off because I need to mail my dad's Easter card. It's slightly frustrating that it's 12:11 and I'm going to be right by the post office. I can't just go because they're closed because they're at lunch. Now, I'm not mad that they're at lunch. It's just so weird to someone who grew up in a metropolitan city area that a post office closes completely for an hour because the one person working there has to go to lunch. Again, in case there's any doubt that I live in the middle of nowhere. It's just weird. Who does that anymore in this world? You don't hear about it a lot. I'll just say that. I think I talked about this before. One of the times I was visiting Detroit, I took a package with me that I had to get in the mail. Also, I was mailing it across the country to like California, and I'm like, well, screw it. I'll mail it from Detroit instead of Northeast Pennsylvania. And sure enough, it was way cheaper because Detroit is such a huge hub for one thing. And for another thing, lay down, please. Can you sit? Put down my matcha. That is cold between my legs. Look at this weirdo. Okay, we're going into our 35 zone. We're gonna slow down. Hold on. Mommy's hitting the brakes. I don't want you to. Are you okay? Sorry, just talking to Miss Eliza. There we go. Okay, we have to slow down because it goes 45 to 35 here, and there's always cops. I know better. I told my husband if I ever get nailed with a ticket through here, I'll have no one to blame but myself, and I will never forgive myself because I know for a fact that there's always cops here. So I take this package to the post office. And this was when Jamie was still living in downtown Detroit. He lived in Indian Village. I looked at when the post office was open because I drove out there on a Friday and it was open on Saturday. So I'm like, okay, I got to get to the post office first thing Saturday morning. I got to get up early and get over there so I can mail this. I go to the post office and there's like 2 or 3 windows open, nobody there. And for the record, it was the post office on Jefferson Avenue in Detroit near Indian Village. Okay, and I go in there, and it was between Indian Village and where you get to like the points, like Grosse Pointe. I walk in and there's nobody there, and I look at the hours on the door and they were open until like 6 or 7 at night on a Saturday. 14 years I haven't seen that. I mean, here it's like the post office is open between 8 and 5. On Saturday it's open between like 8 and 11:30 or something like that, and that's it. And if you don't get there, too bad, so sad. They do not cater to, oh, you work at night or you work late. Like if you, honestly, the people around here, I don't know how they get to the post office because it's all commuters. They probably just mail things from the city, you know, from New York, because you can't here. Because honestly, most of the commuters I know, okay, like my husband and our friend Joe, right? They leave at anywhere between 4:30 and 6:30 a.m. to drive out to New Jersey and New York to commute to work. By the time they get home, it's usually anywhere between 7:30 and 8:30 at night. So how can they get to a post office here? Unless they go on Saturday morning, that's it. That's why my husband said, can you mail these things for me? And I said, yeah, which I'm going to do shortly. I'm going to drop these kids off at home. I'm going to check on everybody there. And I'm going to probably just jump in the car and go back out, honestly, because I do have to record a makeup video today, which will be going up probably this evening. It's only noon. It's just afternoon right now, so that's good. But these guys are all tired from their vet visit, so that's kind of nice. I can, I mean, I might take Casper with me because he loves to just ride around in the car with me. But Miss Eliza needs to go home because she's calm now, but you know, she's pretty fussy in the car usually. And also I need my cup holder. Ma'am, I need my cup holder. Yes, I do. By the time I drop them off, check on everyone, I can drive back down to the post office, and I need to get I really needed this stuff to go out before they went to lunch, but I just didn't have time. So it's going to, I'm just hoping that it gets there by Saturday and it's not showing up there on Monday. I don't know why the mail has been taking so long to get from here to Michigan. I mailed out a Valentine's Day card to my friend Jamie. It showed up a week later. A card, just regular piece of mail card. Nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with the postage. It took a week to get to him, over a week. I mailed it on a Tuesday and he got it the following Thursday. I'm like, and I thought it was lost. I go, you still haven't gotten your card? He goes, no. I go, it's lost. And I said, it sucked because this thing was like a $10. It was a $10 pop-up card from Love Pop. The Love Pop cards, they're really cute. And I love sending him like crazy cards. Like we try to outdo each other with the cards we send each other. But I've talked about Jamie before and how long we've been friends. And we were roommates when he was in college and when he first started medical school. He was just finishing college and he was going into medical school. He became roommates on the Wayne State campus in Detroit. And we shared, I moved in with him and his roommate Rocky. And Rocky is also a doctor, not in Detroit. He was smart and got the hell out of there. Rocky, I asked Jamie about Rocky recently and he's like, oh my God, Rocky is living his best life. And I'm so happy because Rocky was always such the sweetest guy. He was like so cool. He was so sweet. Always loved him. Just the nicest guy you could ever meet. So Jamie and Rocky were roommates and they had a 3-bedroom apartment. Then I moved in and it was good times. And then I just basically stayed roommates with Jamie for 10 years. And then I met my hubby and he's like, I want you to never leave. Well, the guy who would be my hubby someday said, I don't want you to ever leave. And the worst thing was I was so in love with my boyfriend. But I remember the first night I stayed at his place and it was like moved in with them and stayed there. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and was just bawling my eyes out and crying. And I went out in his living room and I don't think he knew this, but I went out in the living room and I called Jamie and I was just crying and I'm like, I miss you. I don't know how to not be your roommate. It was so sad. I think this is underrated, like roommate best friends like that. And as much as I love Jamie and Jeremy, like moving away 500 miles away because of the guy who's the love of my life, I still, it was like Sophie's choice. It's like I can't win. I'm either leaving my band, the guys who were my band, and my best friends, and basically my tribe, you know, the people who, I've never talked about it, I might someday, but what Jamie and Jeremy got me through, I can never understate or overstate. I mean, I can't overstate like how they honestly saved my life in so many ways. And my friend Dean as well, who's back there. Dean, they got me through like the worst times of my life in my 20s. And I don't know what would have happened to me. I might not still be here if I hadn't have met them. So they got me through really bad times. And I was not a good person back then. I was not nice. I was terrible, but somehow they loved me and loved me as a friend and somehow had faith in me, never kicked me out of their lives, and supported me and helped me heal through really bad stuff that happened to me. For that, I am forever grateful. So it was very hard for me to leave people like that because the guy I loved had to go work in Manhattan. And so what we did, I've talked about this before, my hubby and I were together the first 4 years. The second 4 years we were together, he was living and working basically in New York City, and I stayed in Michigan because I didn't want to leave my friends and my family yet. I wasn't ready to leave. So we did long distance for 4 years. 4 whole years, guys. If you don't think people can survive long distance relationships, we did. 2000 to 2004 was, because we met in 2000. And then 2004 was when the bottom just really dropped out in Detroit. Everything was closing. There was no work for him with his company. He worked for IBM at the time. So there was no work for him there. And they said, basically, he said, I have to relocate if I want to still have a job with them. And there was nothing in Michigan for what he was doing. So just the industry he's in and everything, there's just nothing for him there. So it was like, well, we can be homeless and on unemployment or whatever, or he can go work somewhere else. And I told him, I said, you can't say no to this job. It was also a once in a lifetime opportunity. It was a huge opportunity for him. There were only like 3 people in the whole of the company who could do the job that they wanted. They were looking for someone for in Manhattan. And the first one was on another job already, or the second one couldn't for some reason. And he's like, I told him, we had a big talk about it. I mean, we really discussed it. And I'm like, you should go. You have to go. You have to do it. I mean, it's too good of an opportunity. And I was so proud of him. Like, he's that talented, where he's in hundreds of thousands of employees of IBM, probably all over the world. He's like one of the people who fit all the criteria for one of the biggest jobs. Can't talk about it. It was like, I can't talk about it, but it was a huge, huge project that he did. And he had all the criteria and all of the things in his resume to run this project. So, help run the project. He didn't run it. He was working on it. Anyway, so I said go. And then from 2004 to 2008, well, actually past that into 2009, we did long distance. And he lived in New York during the week, and he would fly home on the weekends to visit me and the dogs. And luckily, I had all my friends in my family in this whole community of all my Italian Greyhound friends and Iggy friends. And I was the president of the Iggy Club of Michigan for 2 years. I think I've mentioned that before. And I had all my Italian Greyhound friends and family. So I had such a huge, huge support system when he was away. And I couldn't have done long distance without that. Plus, I was in my band. My band was playing shows. I had all my friends. I think Jeremy might have been my roommate at the time too, so I wasn't like at the house alone all the time. So he helped with the dogs and everything. So it was very cool, but it did suck being away from my hubs that long. And we weren't married yet, by the way. So I finally said, after 4 years of that, I said, we can't keep doing this. I guess I have to move. And it was the hardest decision of my life. But I did it, and he said, if you want to move, I'm too busy with everything I'm doing out here. You're going to have to do it. So I'm the one who found a realtor, found our house. Okay, I had to get in my driveway. I'm trying to think of where I left off. And I need to unclip you guys. I need to put my matcha up here so y'all don't spill it everywhere. Let's put it up. Wait, I got to put it somewhere where it won't spill. And I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's all the way. Now one of my ducks fell. Okay, let's unclip you. And oh, wait, I gotta turn the car off. Okay. Ah! They know we're home, so they're all excited. Okay, hold on. I'll finish the story of long distance and moving when I go to the post office and there's not dogs going crazy in the car. So here's the kids. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Help. I'll be right back. Okay, I am in the car and I have checked on all my birds. Casper is in his crate with some treats and a chewy, and he's going to take a nap. He was already half falling asleep up there, so he's in his crate taking a little nap. Put the baby down for a nap. Only I have the kind of baby you can put down for a nap and then leave the house. which I prefer. Thank you very much. Eliza's good. Everybody's great. I checked on the baby chicks. They are doing wonderful. I'll probably do an update on them tomorrow. I'll film like a little update, but they are all, yesterday it was overwhelming for them. They were just hiding under the heater. I kept checking on them, but they were hiding under their little heater, and they didn't come out for food or water because it was also, you know, later in the afternoon. But holy crap, I woke up to, I have a new alarm clock in my bathroom. It's called peep, 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 peep. But what a great way to wake up. Hearing like these little baby chick peeps in the morning. I think I might have to find an alarm for my phone that is that sound because I love it. So I just heard all this peep, peep, peep at 8 in the morning, and that's what woke me up this morning. And so that was a happy sound because it's like they're happy, they're healthy, everybody is standing up, everybody's looking great. Yesterday they were kind of just all hunched and hiding under their little heater, but it's really overwhelming when you take them from where they were to like a new place. So I am now seeing their feathers and them walking around and looking at them. I am sure these are Duclays. I don't know what else they could be. They have these feathers that stick out from their back little hocks. You know, the hock is like on a dog. It's their back elbow, you know, where it sticks out. So Duclays, I talked about yesterday. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch yesterday's vlog. I don't know what to tell you. But they have these feathers that jut right out, and these guys have that. So I am very excited. I kind of want to go to Tractor Supply and see if the ones that I didn't get are still there and just grab them all. Because even if I didn't keep all of them, my friend Allison would probably love them. She said, I've never seen those before. They're amazing. I sent her pictures yesterday because yesterday my friend Allie went and got a whole bunch of baby chicks. I groomed her dog. I needed to have a spa day with my niece Daisy, who is Allison's Australian Shepherd. So we did a spa day. There are before and after pictures on my Instagram if you want to go check it out. And in my description on my link tree and all that, you'll find my Instagram. It's here. There's a link tree in the description box, but my Instagram is NiteMare Bliss, only the E's are spelled with 3s. So it's NIT3MAR3BLISS, and that's my Instagram. But there's links all over the place. And if you go to my homepage here on YouTube, on my banner, there's a thing you can click on that takes you to my Instagram. That's where I post like a lot of stuff. My Instagram subs are going up so much. I am desperately trying to get to 2,000 followers on Instagram. So if you can help me out and go give me a follow on Instagram, I would love that. Go comment on my Daisy before and after and say, hey, I just found you through this vlog, and oh my God, Daisy totally does look like a different dog, because she really does. I don't know how it happened, but yesterday Daisy went from scruffy farm dog to looking like a supermodel. She looked so good. The biggest thing was the shine that I got in her coat. And I don't want to go into, I could go into a whole what I used in dog grooming thing, but it was a citrus oatmeal. I have hiccups. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? I used a citrus oatmeal shampoo on her. And it was basically almost not, it was a concentrated shampoo, and I barely watered it down. I used it almost at full strength because she was just really dirty. She's also had allergy and itchy issues, so I let it sit on for a little bit, and then I used Furminator de-shedding conditioner on her after that. She was gorgeous. Anyway, side note. So I was talking about how my husband and I did long distance. So finally in like the beginning of 2009, I said, okay, we are going into 5 years of not living in the same state, and something's got to give. Basically, I said something's got to give. Either I need to move there, or, I mean, I don't know. There's no other option. I guess I need to move out there. The problem is, at the time, we had a full house of pets, and we couldn't, there was no way we could move into a house or any kind of property that didn't have a yard, and preferably a big yard. The last thing I wanted to do, what we agreed on, is we didn't want to downsize. In Michigan, we lived in I think it was a 950 square foot cabana kind of little house in Ferndale, Michigan, and it was I just think of it now, I'm like, how did we live in 950 square feet? And now I'm in our house going, it's too big, which is really funny. I'm going to go to Wawa, you guys, because I have to get gas. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go hit the Wawa. And I'm thinking it's kind of a rainy, poopy day, and everybody is set up at home. There goes another one of my ducks. One of my ducks just flew off my dashboard. Literally, duck flying off the dashboard. So I think I might run a couple of errands that I need to run. I actually need to go to the bank and do a couple other things. So, but I only have about 1/8 of a tank of gas. So what I think I'm going to do is do this errand that I've been putting off forever, and just go do this drive and get it over with. Because to go make this bank deposit, there are no branches anywhere near where I am. So I have to drive all the way down to Bangor. Banger, I hardly know her. Haha, but I'm bummed. That's what she said. Terrible. Bangor, Pennsylvania, which is like Bangor, Maine. Bangor. Bangor. It's another weird word, banger. Pennsylvania, also look it up. You can Google this. Has the weirdest city names. Yes, there is a city in Pennsylvania called Bird in Hand. It shows up on all these lists, and these are all out near Hershey, by the way, which I am not close to. I am not anywhere close to Hershey, Pennsylvania, if you're asking. I've been there. It was cute, but personally, do I think it's overrated? Yes. So there, I said it. Went there. It was cute. It's like, I guess if you're a chocoholic, it's, you know, but also there's Hershey's whole problematic history with some things. And do I prefer Belgian and Swiss chocolate? Yes, there, I said it too. I prefer Belgian and Swiss chocolate. That's all I'm going to say about that. But when we moved out here, I actually went to Hershey, Pennsylvania with the band. We played a show that was out near there, and then we went to Hershey, Pennsylvania for, why not, because we were there. They do have cool stuff there that you can't get anywhere else. That's like weird flavors of things and stuff. But it's hours and hours drive for me. I think it's like 3.5 to 4 hour drive. Am I going all that way for chocolate? No. Maybe if it's the greatest chocolate in the history of ever. But honestly, I would rather go to Manhattan. I'd rather get a bus ticket, go into Manhattan. It's a 90-minute ride. Go into Manhattan, and you can find chocolate from all over the world and so many cool things there. Not just that. You can go to Chinatown. You can go to Little Italy. You know, you can eat your way through New York, and just all the food there is, it's amazing. So why would I drive 4 hours for Hershey chocolate and some rando chocolates when I could just take a bus ride, not have to drive, have free Wi-Fi in a bathroom, take a bus ride, get off the bus, and I'm in New York, bada bing, bada boom, and I can get whatever I want. So yeah, but do I do either of those? No, because it's just, I did a lot of that when I first moved out here. So yeah, what I did was I can't believe I did this, like how young I was. I did this. I was so proud of him. Looking back, I really didn't give myself credit for what my husband was basically like, well, if you want to move out here, you have to do everything. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I never bought a house. I never even looked at a house. I lived in apartments. Like, I had zero experience. I had no idea what I was doing. Somehow, in 2009, I worked it out where I found a realtor who I still to this day, she was the best. Her name's Lynn. She was so cool. And she became like a friend out here. She really helped us find our way around, find our bearings. She gave us tips about things. She was like, if you have any questions, you can always call me or whatever, or message me or email me or whatever you want to do. So I would ask her, I would be like, this is really weird. How do I deal with this? This is weird. Like, I didn't know that, like, we moved out here and for 2 weeks we had no garbage picked up because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what to do. Everywhere I lived was in Detroit or Metro Detroit, and you had like municipal garbage pickup. You had city water, all of this stuff. Buying a house in the middle of nowhere with a well and no city services was completely foreign to me. I felt like I landed on a different planet. It was really a struggle. I've talked about a little bit. Maybe someday I should do a Get Ready With Me, talking about the real struggle of the first month of living out here and just being away from everything I knew and everyone I loved. And I fell into a very dark place. I was like, what did I do? Did we just make a huge mistake? It was really tough. But, you know, it was weird. I was with my hubby, which was awesome. But yeah, it was tough, and it was a big learning experience. And could I do it now? No, because oh my God, I'm glad we got our house when we did, because it's like, even now, like, I don't think we could afford the house that we have now if we didn't get that house back when we got that house. It's cuckoo crazy. It is cuckoo crazy. So I am at Wawa. I am getting gas. So let me go do this. I will be right back. I need my phone because I'm doing gas through the app, which is very cool. And I get like 15 cents off a gallon with my points. So that's why I started doing the app and doing the points here. It's so cool. Okay, coffee. I'm at Wawa drinking a Dunkin'. I'm also at Wawa and not getting a coffee, which is like, my hair looks so bad. We'll talk about this mess in a minute. Okay, I'll be right back. I was like, this is going to be a short vlog today. No, it's not. I lied. I'm a lying liar who lies. Long vlog. Get ready. Go get some snacks. Here's a Wawa. Go get... You're all jealous. You're like, I want to go into the Wawa. Do you guys want me to film a go into Wawa with me? Because I know the manager here, and I'll be like, hey, can I film for my YouTube channel? Do you guys mind? And if they don't want me to, I mean, the manager here is so nice. I've talked to him a bunch of times. The baristas know me. I mean, a lot of people here know me because I come in all the time. Let me know if you guys are like, what is this? Why is Wawa so great? I can do a video called Why I Love Wawa, and I will walk you through. But, you know, anyway, let me know. I'm going to go get gas right now. That's another reason I love Wawa. If you use their app, you can pay at the pump through the app, so you don't have to worry about you have to worry about card skimmers, but I think they're pretty on it here because they had that happen when they first opened. Someone put skimmers on when they first opened this one. It sucked. Okay, I don't want to hold people up, so let me go do this. I'll be right back. So, oh my God, look at this mess here on my head. Holy crap. So I haven't washed my hair because I have to bleach it. I finally went to Sally's last night and got my bleach, so that's a good thing. But I go to Sally's and they were out of my bleach, so I had to get a different kind. So I'm very excited to try it because the girl who worked at Sally's said that they had this on the counter. It's this new bleach, and it has all these like hydrating, restorative stuff to it, but it like lifts like crazy, like white blonde. So she said that she saw a review that some woman who's a hairdresser did on YouTube. She's like, oh my God, it was amazing. You should see how her hair looked. It came out so good. She just raved about it. So long story short with that, they were out of my L'Oreal, or my Super Blue. I think Clairol, whatever, whoever makes the Super Blue. They were out of it, and apparently that Sally's is the only one in this whole area that carries the Super Blue, and somebody came in and bought all of it and bought it out. And I'm like, that bish. Whoever that is, not cool. That is not cool. If you're the person who bought out all the Super Blue at Sally's, not cool. I understand you like it, but the world doesn't revolve around you. Some of us have horrible roots, and that's what we've used for probably longer than you've been alive. Anyway. So gas acquired, and I was talking about how I was very proud that I found out I bought it. Oh, that tree really blew down. Managed to figure out how to buy a house by myself when I've never done it before. I had really good people though helping. I mean, the realtor was great, and then the lady who was helping with all the financial stuff, the broker, I don't know, I forgot what it's called, but Lynn put me in touch with her. So, you know, we had to do like the deposit, and then it was just a pain in the butt because we're in Michigan. Well, we did come out and look at houses, by the way. So I think it was April of 2009. My husband was in New York. I drove, first time I ever drove this far in my life too, you guys. Well, no, it isn't. I drove, but by myself. I drove with Jamie down to Florida from Detroit. And we also went to the Blue Ridge Mountains for a camp Jeep once. But Jamie drove, and we switched off driving, and we went together, you know, so that's a little bit different. I was driving by myself with Tippy in the car with me. So I drove from Ferndale all the way out here to the Poconos by myself with Tippy, which was really interesting. Never did anything like that before. So that was crazy. But it was an adventure, and I stayed at this little, we were so broke, I stayed at the Super 8 that's still there and right off of Interstate 80. And I checked in, and they were dog friendly, so that was cool. So Tippy got to stay, stayed in the room with me. And my hubby was in New York, so what he did was he took the bus in from New York, and I think I picked him up at the bus stop. I can't remember, or maybe the realtor, I can't remember how we did it. It's all a blur. I mean, it was so much. I can't even remember how we did it all. Oh my God. That's crazy. I haven't thought about it in so long. I forgot how I did it. Anyway, my husband came in I think I picked him up at the bus stop. I'm pretty sure I did. And then our realtor met us at the hotel, and she took us to see, we had narrowed it down. Between the two of us, I had narrowed down the house that she sent. I sent her mostly what we didn't want, and then we'll see what's left over. Things we wanted for sure. We for sure wanted a garage, because in Ferndale, we didn't have a garage. Yes, I know. 950 square foot bungalow, no garage. We had a small shed in the backyard, and that was it. How did we live? But we did. It's so weird looking back. I'm like, that makes me think, why do I need to keep buying stuff? Because look how we lived back then. And I mean, really, I didn't have complaints. Sometimes I was like, this place is way too small. But other than that, Anyway, it is 1:13, so the post office people should be back to lunch. If there were people waiting in line for them to come back, they should be gone. So I'm stopping at the post office because I really got to get this stuff out. And then we're going to go drive all the way down to Bangor, which is a long drive. I don't know if I'm going to vlog the whole time. We'll see. This might be a long vlog, like I said, just heads up. Let me stop and go to the post office, and then I'll be back. Okay, post office trip, absolutely successful. It was great. It was less than $20. I mailed what I needed to mail. I also bought a card, a cute card for someone, possibly for my hubby, possibly, I don't know. Not telling you, it's a surprise. Anyway, they had a really cute card there with dogs on it. I'm like, oh my God, it was so cute. So I might get it for my hubby, give it to my hubby, and then after I know he's not watching this, it's too long, and he gets bored. So what I think I'm going to do is give it to him, and then it's so cute on the front that it's actually frameable. Like, we could frame it and have it as a piece of art on the wall, because it's one of those like 3-dimensional cards. It's not a pop-up, but it's like where the things on the little dogs on the front are like 3-dimensional. They kind of pop up a little bit. It's really cool, and it has like all these rows of different breeds of dogs. Wait, I can show it to you. Might reflect, but there it is. Isn't that cute? So see, they kind of like stick up a little bit. So that's it. I hope he's not watching this, or he just saw his card. I think I'm going to give it to him I might put it away and give it to him for Father's Day and say that it's from the dogs, because it's cute. From the dogs and dog mom. Anyway, where were we? Buying a house. So yeah, we went and looked at all the houses but one. And Tippy decided which house we were going to buy. Our little Italian Greyhound. So we always call our house Tippy's house to this day. We're like, this is Tippy's place. Tippy chose it. We went and saw all different places, and we let Tippy walk around and look. And the one where we live now is the one where I'll never forget. Like I said, it's burned in my mind. Like, I might forget a lot of stuff in my life, but I think it's going to be one of my last memories in my lifetime before I go to wherever I go afterwards. The great beyond is when we were in the master bedroom, and Tippy came running up the hallway and ran in front of the walk-in closet and was just looking around and wagging her tail. And she always did this thing we called hula booty. She looks like she's doing, her whole back end would go like this, like from her waist, her front of her body would move, and her back end would just like do, and she looked like a hula girl. It was so cute. And she would do this little, and she did the tippy toes dance. So her front feet, she would and her butt would just go. It was so cute. Nobody does that. Nobody does it like Tippy did it. Anyway, God, I miss her every day. She's been gone since 2015. I can't believe that next year it will be 10 years without my girl. 10 years of my life. A whole decade without her. And she's still like, she was my heart girl. I mean, I love all my dogs, and, you know, I don't have any favorites, but because of what Tippy went through, she came from a backyard breeder who was really terrible. She kept her in a barn. I think I've told Tippy's story before, but she's got a really rough story, and she came into rescue because a vet tech heard that the lady who bred her was going to let her go herself, aka unalive this puppy. Like, I don't know how, but the vet tech was like, oh no, you don't. She's like, oh, she's a runt, something's wrong with her, blah blah blah. And this lady was terrible. Okay, she was known to us in the rescue community in Michigan. So this breeder, backyard breeder, she was really bad. She kept her Italian Greyhounds in a barn in Michigan. Okay, do you know how cold it gets in Michigan? And keeping them in a barn, like unsocialized. Italian Greyhounds are a companion breed. That's what they are bred to do. They're a companion breed. They're a toy breed. Their job is companion. Okay, they're lap dogs. Royalty used to use Italian Greyhounds to keep their feet warm at night and sleep in bed with them and to keep them warm. That's what they were. It's like, that's their job. That's their only job. So I don't know. Anyway, I could rant about that lady all day, but I won't. I found that not good things happened to her in her life due to her choices that she made in life, and everything she did were choices, and they were not good ones. And I cannot say that I feel terrible for her after we had. Oh, so I mentioned. Did I mention it in this or the one that I didn't? Anyway, I had oh no, it's the video I'm not uploading, the one where I said I was too ranty. So I had another dog, Miss Beeps. Miss Beeps was an Italian Greyhound that was fostered by my friend Val. Then Beeps was having seizures, and Val just didn't know. Val worked a lot of hours. I did too, but there was me, Jeremy, and my husband at home, so Beeps was not home as much, alone as much, because we had three of us where Val was like gone all day, so she had more trouble with. She couldn't really have like a special needs dog that she could foster. That it was very difficult for her. Let's put it that way. She wanted to, but she just couldn't. So, I ended up taking in Miss Beeps, and Miss Beeps was a severe epileptic. She was on phenobarb twice a day her entire life, and she still had seizures. I mean, they were controlled on the phenobarb, but yeah, that's how bad her seizures were. So keep in mind, this was a dog that breeder was breeding. She was knowingly breeding. I don't know if she was knowingly doing it, because she left her in a barn. And the fact that Beeps was in a barn having seizures probably terrified, it just made me want to strangle this woman for doing that to her dogs. Anyway, Beeps lived a long, very spoiled life with us. She was my first super mega fearful dog that we had. She spent I think I've talked about her before, but Beeps, when she came, her name was Maya, but Maya didn't fit her, and I didn't like that name, so like Maya. It's like she was a Beeps, so she would beep 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 by Miss Beeps. If you knew her, you knew she was Miss Beeps, or the beeper. I would call her the beeper. All my dogs are the something, like the bun, the beeper, the dude. I don't know how that happened, but all of my dogs have the and something in front of it. It's really funny. I don't know how that happened. It's very weird, but they're all the something. So anywho, the beeper, yeah, she had a great life with us, and she made it to living out here with us, and oh, she was so sweet. My hubby was just so obsessed with her. He is probably like, she's one of the Iggies that he still to this day talks about and gets all teared up about how much he misses her and loved her. So, sorry guys, I have to really pay attention. This turn is terrible. There's like so much freaking traffic right now. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. Hold on, I'm gonna pause because this is a dangerous turn. I'll be right back. We're back, and I survived the first turn from hell. Now I have to survive the next turn from hell. I hate going this way. And I can't believe I'm going down here in the rain. This is such a cool drive, though. I love this drive on 191 to Bangor. It's really pretty. Greek Festival. I got to make sure I don't miss the Greek Fest this year. There's this Greek Orthodox church, and they do this Greek Festival every summer. And the food, oh my God, the food. Never been to the Stroudsmore Inn hotel. Stroudsmore Inn is this big fancy place where they do weddings and all kinds of crap, and it is very cool. But they have a little place called the Stroudsmore Inn. It's like a bakery slash, all kinds of stuff. Oh my God, I hate this. Okay, we made it through that one. That was the other scary part. All right, and now we just have a long drive to Bangor. It is 9 miles. It's not that far. Anyway, I am going to have to stop, though, because I need to look at my GPS. I can go a little ways here, but I'm going to have to look at my GPS, so I might have to pause. But what was he saying? Yeah, so Tippy also came from this horrible breeder, and this lady was like, oh, I'm going to put her down because she's a runt. I'm like, lady, you're a runt. Whatever. Okay, I'm back. I just had to check my GPS. I have 5.5 miles. So, okay. I'm just looking to see, like, how many. I can't math. I have to add 5 miles to it. I have to go, like, 5 miles. I'm like, what? Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Tippy came and helped us with the house. But Tippy, like, what ended up being wrong with her, she was a foster fail, but not really. She had like severe health problems, and it turned out she had a liver shunt, and I think I've talked about that in a video before, but she had a liver shunt and got the surgery for it and all that, and she lived a relatively long life. I mean, she should have lived longer, but she ended up with autoimmune disease the last couple years of her life, and that was a lot. But honestly, for a dog that almost didn't make it, oh my God. And she was just, that dog taught me everything you need to know about life. Like, everything that life threw at her. She was just always happy. She was just always sweet. She was a certified therapy dog. She did agility. She did obedience. She did rally obedience. I did everything with her. And she really excelled as a therapy dog. And I've talked about that before. We used to visit Carmanos Cancer Institute in Detroit. There's so many places that we used to go and visit. It was really cool. Just absolutely loved doing that. And as much as I love all of my dogs, like, there's only one Tippy Toes. She was that one dog of my life who just changed. Like, I always say there was like pre-Tippy and after Tippy in my life. And after Tippy, like, she just changed my entire outlook on life and everything. And she got me out of myself, So it's amazing how a little, like, 7-8 pound animal can do that. And they can be even smaller than that. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, where was I going on with all this? Tippy picked our house. So yeah, and it took between, like, April, is when we saw it, and then we started going through all the bidding stuff. And then I think it was like June, July-ish, it became more like official and getting all the financials and all that. It took a while, but we ended up moving in the beginning of October 2009. I think I arrived at the new house and walked in the first time, I believe it was October 3rd, 2009. And it was kind of cool because the colors had just started changing. And this was back when, okay, if you want to think things have not changed with the climate out here, 14 years ago, I drove out October 3rd, 2009, and all the leaves were changing colors. And I remember asking the realtor, when do the colors change out here? Because I was coming from Michigan, and I know when they change there. She goes, oh, generally the first week of October, the colors change. Last year, she said the peak color is just right around between the first and second week of October or something like that, or the first week of October. And that's when it was just getting to October 3rd, we were just getting to peak color here that year. And every year since, it's later and later and later. Last year, I believe our peak color was going into the third week of October, which is crazy. And it used to always snow in November here. November or December, we'd have like our first snow. And then it got to the point about 5 years in where our first snow was maybe in December. Now our first snow is like in January, like middle of January, usually sometime after my birthday, like when we have a substantial snow. It is cuckoo. There's somebody hiking on the Appalachian Trail in this crud. There's a car parked at the trailhead. So I just passed the Appalachian trailhead. It's very cool. I should have stopped and showed it to you, but I'm behind somebody. I am going to stop because I have to look at my GPS, so I will be back shortly. Okay, bye. It's really rainy out here, but I just wanted to see how cool this is. There's this big scenic outlook on my left. I won't really be able to show it to you, but on the drive back, sorry if it's going in and out of focus, but on the drive back, I'll try to, even though it's raining, I'll try to pull over so you can see it. There's this really gorgeous scenic overlook on the left side. So, okay, you know when I come down this one road and I show you how across there's like the 3 ridges, and I said one is Godfrey Ridge, and then there's over the top of the mountains, I said the Appalachian Trail runs over the top. So right now I am going up and over the top of, I have gone over the top of that mountain, and the overlook is closed. Now it says private property. Okay, it never did that before. Oh, that sucks. Well, anyway, it is very, very rainy and crappy out anyway, so whatever. All right, well, I'm going to go back to looking at my GPS, but I was going to show you, I just wanted you to see, like, it is really pretty driving out here. It's pretty chill, so I'm going to get to where I'm going, and then I'll probably vlog on the way back a little bit, because this part coming up, I really need to watch my GPS because I don't come down here a lot. So I will be back shortly. Oh, I got to turn my music down. I'm going to get a copyright strike for playing jazz. I have this crazy...
Continue on route.
Oh, okay. You're going to hear my lady talking. I put the GPS home onto my sat-nav. If you know, the sat-nav. I have a sat-nav in my Jeep, so I have the sat-nav on. Although I know, actually, this way, I know where I'm going. I just always forget where the road is that I have to come down here. And so, yeah, it was 28 minutes-ish to drive down to the ATM, so it's not terrible. I don't know why I thought it was longer than that. 28 minutes, it's a nice drive. Anyway, made it down to the ATM, deposited the cash I needed to deposit, because I guess this kind of coincides with the move thing. My husband never changed his bank account from where we banked in Michigan, but there are no branches here in the Poconos of Bank of America. There's one ATM. It's all the way the hell down in Bangor, and it's just a standalone ATM. They used to have an office in Bangor, which was really nice, and we used to drive all the way down to this office in Bangor when we needed to do something that we had to actually go into the bank for. That was 14 years ago. Pretty much everything's online now, which is nice, but if I want to deposit cash, I have to drive all the way down to this stupid thing. Anyway, that is done, so that's good. And I am on my way home, and I am friggin' starving. I've been running around all day. It is now 2 in the afternoon. Road may flood. Nice. That's a permanent yellow sign that's on this road. It's right on the right. Unfortunately, you can't see it, but yeah, it is just wetlands. And yeah, if it rains the next couple of days like it's supposed to, that is definitely going to flood over the road. Ooh. I've talked about this before, but my realtor drove us around Delaware Water Gap, which is a place that I would have liked to find a really cool home in Delaware Water Gap. But, and it's a very old little area, and it's known, actually, speaking of jazz, there's a place called the Deer's Head Inn, or Deer Head Inn, and it's a bed and breakfast kind of place, and they also do live jazz there. And I guess, like, some of the greats of jazz history have played and recorded live music there, and it is such a cool place. Why does my butt hurt right now that I'm sitting? Okay, I'm butt hurt. But they do really amazing live jazz there. I'm not a jazz like junkie. I don't just listen to jazz all the time. I have to be in the mood for it. But I can have it on in the background while I'm driving, and it's nice. And I don't listen to smooth jazz or like contemporary jazz. I like classical, like classic old jazz, like Miles Davis, you know, that kind of thing. What's his name? Oh my God, how am I forgetting that guy's name who I love? Thelonious Monk. You know, like my husband loves like was it Dave Brubeck? I think his name is, like stuff like that. So we love like the oldie time jazz, like the classic jazz age stuff. Even I love like Louis Armstrong. Oh my God, I love Etta James. I love my God, who is the other queen that I love? And why can I not think of her name? Ella Fitzgerald. Ella. Queen Ella. Ella Fitzgerald is queen. Love her. Anyway. So yeah, I have the jazz channel on. But I am driving home. It is 2:03, so I made it down in pretty good time. I'm making it back. I'm hoping to still have time to film and upload makeup video today, which I am planning on doing.
In 1/4 mile, turn left.
Okay. Oh my God, this place is on the left is so cool. They have these big stone like columns to enter their property, and they have eagles on top of them. My husband and I want to do like those big stone things, and once we re-landscape the whole front yard, we want to have like an entryway thing, and we want to do it like this Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow movie.
Turn left.
Yes, I know. I'm going to turn this down. So if you watch the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow movie and just watch the opening credits, and Ichabod walks up and into the village, and as he's walking up and into the village towards the end of the credits, it's kind of towards the end of the credits when he actually arrives there and he gets out of the carriage, and he walks up and there are these two big stone columns with like deer heads on them with like the big antlers, and so that's what my husband wants. Oh my God, stop talking. Thank you. So we would love to like commission someone or an artist or have someone make those and actually completely replicate the two. You know, we could build the stone columns ourselves, but we need someone to do the deer head, the stone deer head things with the antlers. So we totally want to replicate those from the movie as close as we could. I know it's bougie. I know. It's crazy. It's bougie. I feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad saying that. I mean, I feel bad saying that because, like, some people are, like, struggling to pay bills and get groceries. And I'm talking about how we want to, like, pay an artist to make deer's head things before you drive into our property. I will say, though, and I've said this before, and I've told you guys over and over, I think I did a vlog about it, how poor we were. I mean, I have been so poor in my life as far as, like, I was raised middle class, like upper middle class. And then when I moved out, oh my God, there was a time I was working 3 jobs to try to get by. 3 jobs. It was killing me. And I was trying to go to college. I was actually going to Center for Creative Studies Art School in Detroit. And I was working 3 jobs just to try to be able to pay my tuition. And I was trying to go to school. And all my teachers were like, you're such a talented artist. But, you know, I was falling apart because I could barely keep up with working 3 jobs and trying to do my homework and go to school. I literally was never sleeping. I would work like late at night. You know, I'd work the days, obviously when I was working 3 jobs, they weren't all in the same day. So I was working like 3 like part-time jobs, different places on different days. And it was, oh, you know what? The scenic overlook with I just drove by it on the right. Oh, my ears are popping. Just drove by it on the right, and you can't see anything anyway. You know, even though it's pouring rain, I'm wearing my trail shoes, and I'm wearing my Marmot jacket from 3 days at the fair, the ultra marathon I did 64 miles in 24 hours. And yes, I did actually complete 64 miles in 24 hours. I actually can prove it because not only do they have a timing mat that I had to keep crossing when I did it. It was a 1 mile track and I went around 64 times. Well, I think I went around, yeah, it was at 64, yeah, 60. I think I ended up doing, on the track, I did 62 miles, but there's times that I just walked around that I wasn't on the track going in between buildings and all that. But I always had my Strava and my Garmin running, so it clocked me at 64 miles in that 24 hours. And I'm sticking to my 64 miles because I walked all that. Even though the timing mat, you know, I did 62 times around, I think. Anyway, I'm being silly. Where was I going with this? Oh, so I'm coming up to the Appalachian Trailhead. It's really misty. Okay, I'm driving. I want to flip this around. Hold on, you guys see. Speaking of Sleepy Hollow, okay, here's the trailhead, but Appalachian, Maine to Georgia. There's the sign. I was going to stop and maybe go walk on the trail, but look at it out here. It doesn't look even as bad on camera as it does right now for me. Like, I flipped it around too because I really just have to watch the road. I mean, not that I'm not looking at you, but watch how crazy this road is, you guys. This curve I'm coming down. So I am now coming down the mountain where I told you in the past, where the top of the Appalachian Trail goes along the top ridge of this mountain. So I'm coming down this mountain, and there have been some really horrific accidents around these hairpin turns right here. And I don't have my feet on the gas right now. I'm going very slow, going like 38 right now. It's a 45, but I'm going 38 because it is wet, it is slippery, and we have come out of the clouds and the fog. So those were clouds we were actually going through, not fog. I believe those were clouds. That was not fog. So we're coming down, and I am way slowing down. This is a 20-mile-an-hour curve, but it's in a 45-mile-an-hour zone. So watch this. This is cuckoo. And if you can see on the right and the left, we are actually coming down a mountain. You can kind of see the other ridge straight ahead. See the trees up ahead that are kind of shadowed? That is another mountain ridge that I said when you see those 3 mountain ridges, there's like Godfrey and I forget the name of the 3 ridges. Like I said, I have to look it up. I was trying to find it somewhere. I'm like, why can I not find this? But I actually went on a little tour kind of thing. They were talking about the area, and it was like an Earth Day thing or something, and they were talking about the area around here. And the guy named the 3 ridges, and I should have written it down because I will never remember it now. And I think I Googled it and looked it up, and I couldn't even find it. I really need to just look at like topographical maps, see if I can find it on there. So I am not speeding because it's rainy and slippery, and I do have really good tires on my Jeep. They are all terrain tires too. They're not just road tires, they're all terrains. But I do not want to screw around with this. Okay, so check out this curve we're coming around right here. Whee! So when I tell you I live somewhere crazy with all these roads and these curves, look at this. Whee! So there's a little stream on the side. Oh shit, you can't really, there you go. You can see it. See the stream down on the right? And then what's really cool, I don't know if you can see it right here on the right. Oh, you can't really see it. There's an old structure of like an old house that was right on the stream right there. It's so cool. I love seeing that. Oh, so at the vet today, Casper got the "you're too fat" diagnosis, which I knew he was. God, this dog, I know he's growing and he's a puppy, but he wants to eat all the time. And trying to control him, this is why I take him to the dog park to run, and trying to control him so that he doesn't eat too much. But he's also a puppy, so I don't want to like underfeed him to the point where he's like starving. I want him to grow up nice and healthy and strong. He's only 8 months old. But now they were like, yeah, you need to cut back his food and everything. The problem is I feed him in the crate because he steals everyone's food. And I've been feeding him less, and it has turned him into like the most major counter surfer ever. He is looking for everything to eat. Like anything he can eat and ingest, he is looking for. He is such a piggy. But I do, now that it's getting a little warmer out, I do want to get him out hiking as much as I can. Also, I'm going to do a video talking about, it might be a get ready with me or something, but I need to do a video about how, since I lost Dude, I just went off the rails with losing weight. I was doing so good. I had lost like, almost like, I don't know, what did I
In
lose?
1 mile, turn left.
I know. I'm not going that way, actually. She wants me to turn left. I'm not turning left. I'm going to go right. I'm going to go the scenic route, I believe. Oh my God, I'm going to go by the 2 Thai food restaurants, and I want Thai so bad right now. Oh my God, you could tell. Okay, so now we're going up a hill again. Here we go, up. Bell Tour. Up here. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. There she goes. Oh, you guys, I'm all over the place, but I just remembered. So Sonic came up with a new slushie, okay? They have a new slushie out. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but it's like the Eclipse slushie, and it's all black. It's an all black slushie. And I have got to go to the Sonic in my town and see if they have it. Should I go? Should I go like right now? I'm not that far from it. I could probably go. Should we go to Sonic? I feel like we should go to Sonic. Dude, I want to try that slushie so bad. I can't even tell you. I want to try it so badly. Oh, load. I think I want to go. I think I want to go to Sonic. It's early enough. And I'm out already. I know the dogs are just home sleeping and chilling, so I am not going to turn left. I am, in fact, going to turn right. I'm going to have to exit.
Turn left.
I know, she's going to keep yelling at me to turn left, and I'm not turning left. I'm going straight. Hold on. Let me go back. I have to exit my navigation. There we go. Stop. All right. Okay, I've officially exited my navigation, which means I think we're going to Sonic to try to find this black Eclipse slushie. If they don't have it, I'm going to be so mad. So apparently it came out on the 25th. And it came out on the 25th. And you get Eclipse glasses with it or something. So my husband and I are planning on driving up to Niagara Falls for the Eclipse, because we are only a few hours drive away from the Eclipse. How cool is that? Pretty cool, huh? We will be able to get the whole totality thing, you know, do the, you know, in the path of totality thing, because we are only, we're not that far from it where we can't do it. So, sorry, I'm merging. So, yeah, so we're thinking about driving the 2.5, 3 hours up, going to like, at least far enough that we could pretty much do it. The only thing is it's supposed to be, now they're saying it might be overcast and cloudy. I don't know. I mean, part of me wants to do it, and part of me is like, why are we doing this again? You know, driving all day to go see the Eclipse. I don't know. Now I'm on the freeway again, by the way, in case you didn't notice. So this is Interstate 80. This is where I said this is the big freeway in my town. Now, if you're from Detroit or any other major city, you're like, this is your major expressway. Yes, it is. These 2 lanes with a speed limit of 50 miles an hour is our big expressway through my area. I am heading west right now, in case you're wondering. Heading towards Mount Pocono. There's all these like touristy attraction areas out this way. Oh my God, deja vu. So this Main Street exit right here is how I get to my vet, basically. Kind of. Not really. Well, this is one of the ways I can get there. There's 2 different ways I can get there, but that's one of them. I usually don't go this way though, because it's a little shady. sometimes people, I don't know, there's all these places, I've talked about it before, where people just come flying out of places. I'm like, really with the flying out? I'm having such a deja vu. So if I go here and I go 209 to 33, if I drive another, half an hour or more, depending on construction and the weather, that's how far the Crumble Cookies is. That's why I made a joke about if I want to drive this far to get a cookie, and no thanks. If I'm down there, like there's a Sam's Club down there. That's the closest Sam's Club to me is also 45 minutes away. So if I decide I want to go to Sam's Club with my husband, I might go to Crumble Cookies and get Crumble Cookies. But it's very seldom that we do that. It's just the two of us, so just the two of us. But next, oh shit, it's Easter. I keep forgetting that Easter is on Sunday. Is Sam's open on Easter? You would think they would be. And nobody will probably be there, so maybe we'll go. We're not doing anything for Easter. I mean, it's me and my husband. It's like, who cares? You know, it's... Oh, I did. Oh my God. I am going to film, though. I got Casper an Easter basket because it's his first Easter. So Casper is getting an Easter basket. I'm very excited about it. I actually want to hide it and see if he can find it. So I think I'm going to do the whole thing. Like, I'm going to make up his Easter basket, and there's going to be treats in it. And then I'm going to hide it downstairs somewhere, and we're going to see if he finds it. It could end up an epic fail if he has no interest or doesn't look for it, but the nose on this guy, since he's deaf, his nose is crazy. Okay, so if you're just joining us like 5 hours into this vlog, here's the sign, exit 302, Sonic. And we are going to see if they have the Eclipse slushie at Sonic. I hope they do. If they don't, you know what? I'm starving anyway, and I really could use like some onion rings or something. Ow, something. I am so hungry right now, and it sucks because I'm gonna sound like I said before. I have to sound like my mom. You have all this food at home. I did all this grocery shopping. I bought all this healthy food, and here I am out running around like an idiot. Oh my God, I'm gonna pass the Ulta. I'm not going into Ulta. I don't need anything. I don't need a thing at Ulta. I don't even want to go look, you guys. I'm like, I have so much stuff, and it's such a mess right now since I dismantled my studio. All of my makeup is in storage totes. In case you're wondering, you're at my channel going, where's the makeup? My guest room turned into my studio / recording studio / office. And then, I don't know why, I just decided, I'm like, you know what, I don't want to do it in there anymore. It's just getting too cluttery. It's a small room. And I need to just start over with this. So I decided this year it's converted back into a guest room, and I will film in there, and I might actually film in there today. I'll probably film in the sunroom today, but I have all these cool places in my house to film, so I want to get out of being in that studio. When I'm in the studio, it just, I don't know, when I'm in there, it doesn't feel as organic. It feels more like forced. I'd rather record somewhere that I just feel like, yeah, this is really fun. This is like super duper where I want to be and what I want to do. Oh my God, I hate this. I hate this ramp. I hate this merge already. Okay, here we go. Sonic this way. Oh, I'm going, every dog is over on the left, but I can't go to every dog right now. Traffic is already starting to get really bad too because it's 2:20. It is crap, I forgot. I'm in the wrong lane. I gotta get over a lane. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna be turning into Sonic. Oh, there's another Rubicon here. It's a silver one. I almost feel like I should put a duck on it. Oh, and it's in handicap parking, and they have a little yellow ribbon on there. Aw. Okay, so why does my camera look so weird? Hold on. Look at the coloring of this. It looks like, why does this look so odd? My God, please say they have the Eclipse slushie. If they don't, I don't know what I'm going to get. And where am I going to put this? And look, I still have my matcha too. All right, well, we'll figure that out when we figure it out. Let's just see. There's a giant shrub in the way. Wait, I got to show you this. Hold on. I can't see the menu because there's a shrubbery blocking my view. There's somebody ahead of me, but yeah, see, I can't really see it. Okay, I don't know. We'll find out. Hold on. It's taking forever. The suspense is killing me. Okay, I'm pulling up now. Let's find out if they have it.
Thank you, Sonic. How may I help you?
Excited. I just read about it. Can I get 2 of those?
Anything else?
A large order of onion rings and a chili cheese coney.
6 inch foot long.
Foot long.
Okay.
And I think that is it.
1861 in corner.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so it's called a Blackout Slush Float. That's what it's called. I'm like, do you have the eclipse thing? And she's like, the what? And then she goes, oh, the black. I'm like, yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So I got 2 of them. And if you're looking going, Merritt does not eat foot-long conies. Especially, I gotta move that. Especially with my stomach and my issues, you would be absolutely right. The foot-long coney is to surprise my husband when he gets home. I got 2 blackout slushies. I got 1 for me and 1 for him. So I think I'm gonna do a quick little, like one of my 1-minute reviews of the blackout slushie. I'm gonna park and I'm gonna film that. So you'll probably see that short, or I'll put the short up at the same time as this. But I'm gonna film a short of trying the blackout slushie at Sonic. And then, I don't know what time he's getting home, but he's gonna be so happy that I got him a foot-long coney. And I know he's not gonna eat it tonight, but, and I just got myself some onion rings because I don't need to be doing all that. I don't need to be having all that bad food. I have a whole stack of lottery tickets in my wallet that is probably like, all of these, it's probably like $25 or $30 worth of winning lottery tickets that I still have not turned in. I just keep throwing them in my wallet every time. It's like $7, $7, $4, $4, $7, and I'm like, they're just all like sitting in here. Oh my God, I'm so happy I came here, you guys. I'm so happy. You guys, I'm gonna have to timestamp this because somebody's gonna come to this video and go like, when is the freaking blackout slush float? Because I've been watching this video for like 2 hours now. I'm supposed to be home doing makeup and I'm like driving around filming slushies and mountains and clouds and things. I don't care. I don't care. This is my day. It's my life. It's weird. I have a weird life. I don't even know what the flavor of the slush is supposed to be. Hold on, I'm gonna go look. I saved the story. Let me go check. Okay, so while supplies last, you get free eclipse glasses with these slushies. So it is, now I remember why I try it. It is dragon fruit and cotton candy flavor. It's black. It's colored black. Hello, can I get that every day, please? Black like my soul. I like my slushies like my soul. Purple or black with purple galaxy themed sprinkles on them. That's me. That's my soul. My soul is a blackout slushie float. Okay, so it's a slushie that is dragon fruit and cotton candy flavor. Then it's topped with their soft serve, and then it has purple galaxy sprinkles on it, allegedly. And it says while supplies last, you get free eclipse glasses. So that's why I wish my husband was home because we could taste test them together, because I think his is really going to melt by the time he gets home. That's why I want to try mine, because I'm so excited. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to do a short on this, but I'll give you guys like the longer version. I'll be sipping on it probably all the way home. Probably not, it's not a meal, but it is. Look at this, I barely dented my matcha latte from hours ago. This thing's so huge. I'm going to put this back here because my slushes are going to go in the front. All right, hold on. I'm going to stop until I pull up because I'm going to have to be grabbing food and beverages and putting them in here. I'll be right back. You'll see me get the slushies, don't worry. Oh my God.
1861, honey.
Those are so cool. You guys need to... I know. She's like, it's not done. Oh my God. You guys, it's jet black. It's a jet black slushie. I want it so bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited about this. She goes, I'm not done. but I saw her. Oh my God, she's putting the sprinkles on it. Okay. I feel like I want to record this twice. I want to do it once for you guys, but I want to do like a shorter one for my shorts, and I have to turn my camera, so it's like weird. Okay. But you guys get to see my first reaction because you've watched all the way through. So look at my, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, I want these year round.
I don't want to keep making them.
You don't? Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Glasses. Look, you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on.
This girl's so excited over this.
I am.
She just got some-
Look,
If
it's
you have it, you have it.
look at me in my Jeep. This is me in slushy form. I'm not even kidding.
Well, that-
Yeah.
That's why she was highlighted. It's highlighted all purple.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't find it without the purple back, and I don't want purple. I don't want that much purple. I can't do that much purple.
It's my it's my signature color. But I love your nails. You got
Purple's my
purple
favorite color.
nails.
All my 90% of my tattoos are purple.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
You have to do that.
Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, guys, let's go park because this is so freaking cool. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to go over here and park. Okay. I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to like back in, I think, right here. And then, yeah, I think I can back in right here. Oops. Oh my God. I just put my hand in. She's like, did you hear? She's like, this girl's so excited. Like, it's me in slushy form. Okay, so I am here at Sonic and I got it. I'm so excited. It is the Sonic Blackout Total Eclipse Slushy. I just read about it. It came out at Sonic for a limited time on March 25th, and it is not on the menu, by the way. Here, they don't even have it on the menu. You have to ask for it. It is the Blackout, what was it called? The Blackout Float. So what this is they did this for the eclipse coming up on the 8th. And while they have them, you get Sonic Eclipse glasses. And look, it even says on the back, 2024 Solar Eclipse. And my husband and I are going to see it because we are only 2.5, 3 hours from the path of totality. So we will be able to see the whole thing. So we are going to drive 2.5 to 3 hours to see it. He took the day off work. We are going. So yep, 4/8/24, and it says, has Blackout Slush Float. It says right there, Blackout Slush Float. And it has the user instructions. When viewing eclipse, wear eclipse glasses when any part of the sun is visible. Limit to 3 minutes of continuous use. Should be worn so no harmful rays can reach the eye. Clean with tissue or a soft cloth. So this is so freaking cool. I got the, oh my God, my husband's gonna die. So we have, this is a slushie that is black. It's the slushie of my dreams. Oh my God. Okay, so it is allegedly, we will taste it. It is cotton candy and dragon fruit flavored slushie, topped with soft serve and galaxy themed sprinkles, which they are. You can see there's like little stars, and I love the colors in this. And on my vlog, I did a whole thing of driving here to get this. And wait, look, I got two. I got my husband one. Two, or am I going to drink them both? I don't know. Should I put the glasses? Oh my God. I hope there's nobody parked. No, nobody's parked next to me. I'm like, they're going to look at me like you're a wacko. Think about these. It's so hard. I'm probably going to have to put these on under my glasses. Like put these on and then put my glasses on because, hold on. See, because look, holy crap. Dude, I can't see a thing. I really can't. Oh, so thumbnail? No. Oh, wow. Those are seriously blackout. You can't, like, not one little bit of light gets through those glasses. We did special order, like the NASA approved eclipse glasses, and I'm sure these are because Sonic doesn't want to be sued by anyone. So, yep, conforms to the, oh my God, this is small, right? Conforms to transmission requirements of ISO 12312 20 or 2:2015 for direct observation of the sun. This is not a toy. Children should have adult supervision during use. Warning, direct viewing of sun can cause permanent eye damage. Never look directly at sun without eye protection, specifically designed for viewing the sun. Always use with other optical devices. Do not operate a motor vehicle or machinery while wearing... No shit, you can't see through these. Inspect glasses before use and discard any part that's damaged, punctured, torn, or if lenses are separated from frame in any way. Discard and do not use after 3 years. Interesting. So they're... Well, I'm going to keep them just as... I'll put them in like a scrapbook, but obviously we're not going to try using them. Like, there's not going to be another total eclipse here for a long time anyway. Anyway, so let's try this thing. It is very, very thick, for one thing. Their soft serve is great, by the way. Okay, let's try the slush part. I'm already getting cotton candy dragon fruit. I'm gonna get brain freeze. Oh my God. It's really good. I love the flavor of it. It's a very, not overly sweet, somewhat mild cotton candy flavor, which is not terrible. It's not a bad thing. And it doesn't taste chemically. Because, you know, sometimes like these fake cotton candy things can have like a chemical flavor. Wow, I love how disturbing the ice cream with the black on it looks. It's kind of scary. I'll tell you what's good. The sprinkles, the soft serve flavor with the cotton candy dragon fruit, that tastes so good together. Like the slush on its own is good, but when you get the slush like this, where it looks scary, you get the slushy cotton candy flavor mixed in with the ice cream. That is the perfect blend of flavor. Anyway, let me know if you are anywhere where you're going to see the eclipse. Are you traveling to see it? Do you care? It's really cool. My husband and I are going to go see it because we are absolute nerds and we love stuff like that. So I love this. So that is the Blackout Slush Float 2024 from Sonic, limited edition. I don't know how long. They probably aren't even going to do these past the eclipse. So if you want to try this, go grab one if you're near a Sonic and let me know if you've tried it, what you think of it. It looks really disturbing and gray and green and weird when you mix this, but I don't care. Don't look at it. Don't look at the weirdness, just eat it. This was worth the drive out of my way today to come get this. Okay. Oh my God. Yum. Again, trying the slush on the bottom is good. Where it really, really shines is, I'm going to let this ice cream melt. I'm probably going to mix it together and have a gray, disgusting looking mess, but this thing is freaking epic. Get one. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried it, and let's talk eclipse glasses. Do not use cheap or inferior eclipse glasses. Make sure you get good ones if you're going to watch it. Like, go to Sonic and get one of these, and you get them for free, and they are approved. Because you know Sonic ain't going to want to get sued by people hurting their eyes from the eclipse. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Driving home. Going to all the places that I couldn't go with the dogs in the car. Okay, so this thing, so good. Blackout Slush Float from Sonic. I can't imagine they're going to have it past the 8th, since that's when the eclipse is, and they did this specifically for the eclipse. So, my only complaint about Sonic slushes is I always, it's happening again. I always get brain freeze from these. It makes me crazy. I get the brainy freezy. Woo! So it's 2:48, and I've been driving around forever. My dog's appointment was at 11 this morning, so since 10:30 this morning, I've been driving around like a kook, running errands and whatnot. But I got everything done that I needed to do. I needed to go to the bank. I needed to go to the post office. We had the vet appointment. The last 2 days I've been grooming dogs. Doggy stylist extraordinaire here, busting my butt. Traffic is starting to get really bad. I'm trying to think of what way I want to go home that it won't be like terrible. I know there's not going to be a non-terrible way. I love the sprinkles. Honestly, the sprinkles have flavor to them. The sprinkles taste really, really good. Like, they're not just like rando sprinkles that have no flavor. Like, when you eat the little sprinkles on here, they actually have flavors to them, which is very cool. So, okay, I am Shiza. Do I want to go this way? No, I don't. Do I have a choice? No, I don't. Ugh, crap. I'm going to go this way. Screw it. Guys, should I go to Target right now? I'm debating. No, I'm only saying that because the way that I'm going, there's a high school and everybody's going to be getting out of school right now. And it's probably going to be bumper to bumper cars and buses over there. You know what? If I got to sit in traffic, at least I got the slushy to work on. I can work on my slush. And I have to drink it slow because the brain freeze is real. I do really like the flavor of this, though. I am a huge fan of the cherry limeade at Sonic. That's probably like my favorite thing that I always get. Every time I go there, I don't think I've had anything but the cherry limeade at Sonic. Also, I don't go to Sonic much. Oh, look, I drove right by Target and didn't go. Yay me. Let's not spend more money. I just went and put all my my tips and things from my dog grooms in the bank. That's why I went and put money in the bank. I had dog grooming tips and stuff, so I went and put that in the bank, and I did the post office, and sadly my sad little P.O. box was empty, so send me stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I hate that. I have too much stuff, you guys. Really, if you want to send me, I will take donations in the form of gift cards for Dunkin' Donuts. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to. I never ask anybody for anything because honestly, I need nothing. Hold on, let me turn my camera on. Hold on. Oh, you can't really see it. Crap. Well, way out on the horizon, it's just too. My unicorn's in the way. It's just too, see those, there's mountains out there on the horizon. That is Delaware Water Gap. That is the actual gap of Delaware Water Gap. And it's such a cool view. Oh, good, school's still in. They haven't gotten out yet. Ha ha, you poor little suckers. Still in school, you little suckers. Okay, well, I'm coming down this mountain now. Another windy. Welcome to my life. It's basically driving up and down mountains and around a bunch of crazy curves. And the way my phone is tilted. Oh yeah, I can't do this right now. Hold on. You know what I did? I was recording this for TikTok and for like Instagram Reels and for a YouTube short. So I had to redo my camera thingy here, and I had to flip it so that it was in portrait mode instead of landscape. And when I did that, I also tilted it. So now I can't let you guys look out the window so much. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm missing all the little stinkers getting out of school. Why is this person out of their car in the middle of the road at a stop sign? Come on, I gotta get out of here before the kids get out of school. So this road is like schools. Like it's like three schools all on this one road. Because when you live in an area like this, you do not have little neighborhood elementary schools and high schools and middle schools and all that everywhere. They are all clumped together in one central location. And some of these poor kids, man, they have like a 20-30 minute ride, I think, on the bus just to get to school. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh, and now we come up to Chipperfield Drive, the shortest light in the history of lights. Like, it's changing. Literally 2, maybe 3 cars, if you're lucky, can get through this light. So, hate that light. Oh, here comes a bus. It's going to the school, though. So, I think I am just going to be making it out of here. I'm getting past all the schools, and I will miss all the buses. So, that's nice, because I will get home, and I won't have to worry about... I won't have to worry about just sitting, although I have a full tank of gas now because I went to Wawa and got gas. Oh, that was another errand I did. We started with Wawa. So I got a lot of stuff done today, but not recording makeup. But now that I have this, my tongue is not really turning black. I'm slightly disappointed. It's a little purple. I was kind of hoping it would turn my tongue black. Oh my God. Somebody needs to make goth slushies year round. You know what I want to do? See, now, I don't want to be a huge influencer or some crap like that. I just want to be big enough that someone names a slush after me and creates a slush. I would love it. Like, it doesn't have to be Sonic. You know, it could be like a mom and pop, like one of the little places in town. There's a place called Lewis Drive-In that's right by my house that I am going to review. It's a little ice cream place, and it's got kind of an interesting history. It's been around forever, and it was closed for a long time. And I guess it was kind of like falling apart, and it was closed for a long time. And I guess they refurbished the whole thing, and they brought it back, and now that place is popping off like crazy. Everybody loves it. There are constantly lines, and I love that, like, the whole community is out supporting it. Like, everybody goes there. It's a thing. My friend Allie, she gave me a ride to get my brakes fixed in my Jeep not long ago when I got back from Michigan. And she dropped me off. She came down and picked me up after I dropped the Jeep off, and then she took me down to pick it back up again. And she's like, well, I got to run because I'm meeting my friend over at Lewis for ice cream. And I'm like, aw. I'm like, I'm your friend. Can I go? I did not invite myself. It was okay. I was waiting on my Jeep brakes, and I just wanted to get home after I got that done. But, yeah, so people just go up there and meet. There's picnic... God, I'm getting this all over me. There's picnic tables and stuff, so you can, like, sit there, and it's just really cute. And I am going to have to do a review, and because everything there is great. They have I had some banana thing. It was like a banana yogurt or a banana soft serve. It was a banana something. It was so good. Oh my God. And it wasn't like really gross banana flavor. Like, some of them can be a little scary. To be fair, I love me some fake banana flavor. Banana Runts. Grandpa Joe's candy store in my town. They have one in Bethlehem, and they have one here in Stroudsburg on Main Street. Main Street in Bethlehem, Main Street in Stroudsburg. They have Grandpa Joe's candy shop. And they carry the Banana Runts where...
No number available. Press Uconnect phone button and say text message to read it.
I sent a picture, my thumbnail picture of me with this to my husband with no explanation. Just me with a black slush going, ah! I sent it to him, and it just sent back that he loved an image. He doesn't know I got him one, although I don't know, he might not get it if he's too late, you know. I might end up drinking. Look how much of this I drank, you guys. Like, I'm not kidding, it's really good. I would not be just like, I'm not a big slushy person either. So this is one of those things, like, if I really like a slushy, I will drink the whole slushy all the way down to the bottom. This slushy is getting dranked all the way down to the bottom. Not even kidding. This thing is so good. Woo! Alrighty. And I have to keep kind of using the, like, doing this thing. I'm going 19 miles an hour. This is like the bumpiest little countryside street road. Jeep. I would not recommend this road if you have a car with little tiny tires that you blow tires out a lot. Don't go on Stokes Mill Road. I'm coming along the river. We'll see how high the river is right now. What else do I want to talk about before I get home? Oh, my hair. We're going to talk about my hair. So yeah, I went to Sally's. I got the new bleach. So I think as soon as I get home, I think I'm going to bleach my hair. And then I'm going to try to do a makeup video this evening. And it might go up kind of super late, but why not? Okay. The ice cream's starting to kind of melt into it. See it? Oh my god. Wait. See if you can feel it. See all the... I'm only going like 23 miles an hour, so... there's one of the trailheads. The river's going cuckoo! Hold on. Okay, so nobody's behind me. I'm on this really little tiny road. So this is the river that I like to run along. There's actually trails. It's called, oh my god, why did I forget the name of it? I forgot the name of it. But there is a trail that goes around this whole river. Oh, the Levee Loop. That's what it is. It's the Levee Loop trail. So I'm going to come up to this stop sign, but here, I'll hold you up right here. Don't worry, I'm being safe. I'm rolling very slowly. Look at that, it's going cuckoo. And then here's the bridge. So this trail right here, see that trail? That's the trail that I used to train on and run all the time. Okay, let me put my phone back. And here we go. And sorry about the terrible view. Hold on. And we are back and all over the place. So I'm on all these little side country roads right now that are pretty mellow. This is another one that going 27 right now, and there's a FedEx truck that is at he stopped because he's making a left. I'm going to go over the train tracks in a minute here. Everybody's turning out. That's fine. You people all go. I'm not in that big of a rush. By the time I get to my street, I will get to my road, and there will be buses up and down my road, which is fine. But I'm going to get home. I'm going to throw some bleach on. Hopefully record a little makeup look for today. I'm going to have a makeup look going up tomorrow for friends using my makeup. While I'm doing makeup and stuff, I'll probably be uploading, or while I'm bleaching my hair, I'm going to upload this vlog. So I'm looking forward to trying this different bleach. I hope it works. I hope I don't end up with yellow hair. I will be so mad. And if I do, I'm going back and finding Devin. No, it wasn't Devin. It was the other lady who was working at, shout out to Devin, hi, who has the cute dog that I will probably be seeing to help her with some dog training and to give her dog a bathy and nail trim probably in the future. I gave her my card. She might be watching this. Probably not, but you never know. If Devin is watching, hi Devin, I'm trying the bleach today. Okay. There's a farm right across the road right here that has longhorns. Longhorns. Yes, as in like the steer with the giant stabby stabs. And there's a joke with, well, sadly they closed, did I tell you guys they closed the drop zone? That my husband and I One of the reasons we bought this particular house and wanted this house was it was only 10 minutes away from the skydiving drop zone. So we get this place and now they close the drop zone. So it's like, screw you people who close the drop zone. My husband and I decided if we ever won the lottery or came into a lot of money, that we would buy that land, buy that drop zone. And it's not up to FAA standards right now. So we would spend all the money we had to bring it up to FAA standards and reopen the drop zone. That is the legacy my husband and I would love to have around here. All right, now it's getting good, and it kind of looks like an Oreo thing going on, but I am loving the soft serve mixed with the dragon fruit cotton candy. Holy crap. I don't even need to eat. This thing's like a meal. Probably as many calories too, and not as healthy. But I keep thinking in one of my vlogs, I keep thinking I want to talk about like the weight loss thing and whatnot. But I want to do a different one, a whole like dedicated thing to that. Because a lot of it has to do with, you know, when I lost dude, I was like, uh-oh. There's been an incident. Wow, that was a mess. When I lost dude, I just said to myself, you got to be good to yourself and do what you need to do to heal and get through it, you know? Oh my God, I love the sprinkles. The sprinkles almost have like they have a fruity flavor to them. Now open empanadas. What? Alpha Nails, I've never been to that place. Oh, in other news, possible new ink incoming. I finally heard back from an artist that I have been dying to go see in my town, and I've been dying to see him about possibly getting a tattoo of the dude. I really feel the need to get a tattoo of the dude. I want dude to be like on me and with me all the time. Like I love my one of Voodoo, and I have Tippy and Cairo, and I have Rusty, and I don't have tattoos of every one of my dogs. My whole body would be covered. I would love to get tattoos of every one of my dogs, but some of them I don't have that vibe with them. Like I loved Bailey. Bailey was my second Italian Greyhound. He was a little blue and white boy. Bailey would make an awesome tattoo, but at the same time, like, Bailey did not say tattoo to me. Like, his personality and everything about him. Oh, do you hear this rain? It is really coming down. I'm glad I did all my errands earlier, because now the rain is really coming. I think it was a lower chance to, wait, no, is it 60-40 or 40-60 with our chances of rain today and tomorrow? I don't know, but now it's hitting. It's really coming down now, so I'm glad I went when I did. And I'm still missing buses. There's no buses. I'm at passing an intermediate school, and there's nobody coming out of there yet. They must get out like at like 3:15 or 3 something, because nobody is out yet. Yay me. Oh, now I'm sucking up little stars and things in the straw, and it's so good. Oh, no, spoke too soon. Bus. Stopping. You'll see it go right there. There it goes. Bus. Oh, there's one right behind me. Oh my God, here comes another one. Wait, here comes another one. Look right here. Bus. You know, I now realize I have a love-hate thing with the buses. I hate being stuck behind them sometimes, but I love it because it makes everyone slow down. It forces everyone to slow down, which is a good thing, especially in this weather. never seen me be this quiet and just enjoy something like going. It's so good. Look at this. I could finish this thing before I get home. It's crazy how good that is. Holy crap. Tongue's still not black. I really wanted my tongue to turn black from it. I mean, you would think the color of that thing. Anyhow, I've been so all over the place. I get on one subject and I'm like, what was I talking about? Oh no. Oh, Airport Road right here. My husband is really pissed about the drop zone. He is so pissed about it. And here's what really sucks about it. The airport owner sold it to some, like, I don't want to say drop ship people, but somebody who was, all they were going to do with the entire airport in the drop zone is throw a bunch of, like, storage buildings on it for crap that probably nobody needs, right? That's all they were going to do with it. Well, that guy ended up, like, either backing out or only putting, like, 2 storage things and being like, man, why did I do this or whatever. Like, he's probably some guy who had some big aspirations to do this, and it all fell through. And people, and not only that, like, why are you investing in something like that when you know the economy is crap? Like, everybody's broke. Like, and this is what you're doing? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this guy, like, basically did nothing with it. Now the land in the airport is just sitting there, looking sad. So that sucks. I'm coming up on Lewis Drive-In. Probably nobody there, or if they are, they're going to be under umbrellas. Getting very wet ice cream. Ew, ice cream in the rain does not sound good, does it? Like wet ice cream. Like you're standing in the rain. Yep, there's nobody there. Well, there are cars there. And there's a little overhang. You could, like, go stand under the overhang, grab ice cream, run to your car. Or sit at the picnic tables. Yeah, maybe this weekend I will get my hubby to go to Lewis Drive-In. We're going to take the dogs out this weekend. We're going up to Waymart, and we are going to my absolute favorite coffee place in the world, Cocoon. That is the coffee house that you can take the dogs inside of. Also, that is the place that makes my all-time favorite peanut butter cookie, the Nutter Butter cookies. They make these cookies called the Nutter. It's like the Nutter Butters that you could get. Remember the Nutter Butter cookies? But they're elevated and they're this big, and it's like a giant Nutter Butter, and it's like a gourmet Nutter Butter cookie. It is the greatest thing in the history of cookies, and I have yet to find a cookie that tops it for me. It's my absolute new favorite cookie anywhere. And when I go there now, I'll buy like 2 or 3 of them. I hear sirens. Hold on. Oh, it's coming out of there. Okay. See, I pay attention. Oh, it's going. Okay, he's going that way. Just seeing where he's going. I kind of didn't come all the way up to the light in case he was coming this way. I heard the siren, though. I'm like, where the hell is it? That's weird. They were coming out of the Dollar Tree. Somebody had a heart attack at Dollar Tree when they realized Dollar Tree now charges more than $1. I saw something that said that one of the dollar stores is now going to be charging up to like $7 for certain items at their stores. I'm like, then you can't call it a dollar store anymore. They're like, it's a dollar store. It's a $7 dollar store. There's so much traffic coming this way. What? You see all the cars? Look, just going past me. There's a bus, more cars. Holy crap, I've never seen that many cars going that way this time of day. Weird. Now we are back to going up the mountain back to my house in the world's longest vlog in a while for me. I gotta tell you, okay, if you guys have been with me through this whole vlog, we'll do a comment below with an ice cream. either the ice cream, is there an ice cream cone emoji? I don't know. Or I would say a slush, but I don't think there's a slush. But I know there's a little ice cream sundae. I can't remember if there's an ice cream cone. I don't use a lot of dessert emojis, clearly. If you have watched this far, or, you can do an ice cream or do a moon like the eclipse emoji, because I know there's a moon emoji that has like the little sliver of the moon with, and I mean, I know it's going to be a solar eclipse, but I don't think there's a solar eclipse emoji, so you can do the moon one. Plus, we just had the full moon and, you know, whatever. Anyway, eclipse theme. Or, for my gothy people out there, since I got the gothiest, probably the gothiest slushie that anybody's ever made, comment black hearts below if you made it this far. Not if you just jumped in though and cheated. If you watched this whole thing, I want to know. I'm going to give you shout outs in my next one, because oh my god, this has been a journey. It's like you spent the whole day with me. It's been like 4 hours. It has seriously been 4 hours and 15 minutes. Have I been filming that much? Oh my god, this could take like days to upload. Okay, so if you end up seeing a makeup video before this, you know it's because this took forever to upload. Because this is kind of cuckoo. This is cuckoo. I need to go to it. The dentist keeps texting me and calling me. They have an appointment open next Monday on April 1st, like April Fool's Day, haha. But I'm grooming dogs that day, and then the appointment's at 3. And I'm like, I do not want to groom dogs and try to get done. Like, they're coming at 10, and there's 2 of them. If everything went perfectly, I could probably get the dogs done getting groomed by like maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I'd have to immediately get ready, change, be covered in dog hair and smell like wet dog and all that. And then I have to change and then drive out to my dentist, which is that time of day is going to probably be about a 35-minute drive, maybe 40 if traffic is bad. But But I do know last year when I went, I had this little cavity. But it was like so tiny. They were like, don't even worry about it right now. You know, get through the holidays, whatever. They're like, it's not bad. It's almost like not even worth charging me and filling it. The other thing is, this is why I like my dentists too. They're really good. They were like, look, I used up my insurance last year, my dental insurance. So anything I got done last year, when I got like my second cleaning, and because of all the stuff that I had to have done over the past few years, I end up using up my insurance by December. So by the end of the year, like when I went for my last cleaning, I had to pay for it out of pocket. And they said, you know, if we do your filling now, then you're going to have to pay for the whole filling out of pocket. Where if you wait until the beginning of 2024, the insurance will re-up and they'll pay for your filling and your cleaning. So I'm like, okay, let's do that. And they said, well, it's not a bad, it's honest to God, it's not a bad cavity, so don't worry about it. But I'm starting to notice that now when cold hits it, it's a little bit sensitive and I'll get a little like, ooh. So I know for sure I got to go get this cavity taken care of. And like in my back molar, like between. And let me tell you, I floss like crazy. I brush and floss the crap out of this, but this cavity was already there, so it really kind of doesn't matter how much I'm doing, it was already there. But I really appreciate that they told me it's not that bad, it's not going to be terrible if you wait until your insurance is good again, to, you know, replenished, so that you don't have to pay out of pocket, because that ain't cheap. Like the cleaning was like $75 or something like that, And then the cavity, I don't even know how much that would cost. Probably hundreds. I don't know. I haven't really had to pay for those. I think I had one that was like, I don't know. I don't remember. But it's probably overdue now. I had an appointment. Honestly, I had an appointment in January, and then dude was doing really bad and we lost him. And February, I was just like, I'm really busy and I can't deal with it. And now it's March, and I was like, I'll go in March. March was crazy, and I haven't gone. And now they're like, yeah, you're overdue for this. I'm like, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And so they sent me, we have these dates available. But unfortunately, one of them was today, and I had my vet appointments today, so I couldn't do that. And then the next one is on Monday, and I have grooming dogs coming that day. I have clients coming that day. So it's just, it's one of those things where I have to get an appointment I need an appointment that's earlier in the day, like in the morning, and on a day that I'm not having clients showing up. So that's interesting.
No number available. Press.
Stop talking. Somebody's texting me. It's probably my dentist again. They know I'm talking about them. Like, we have more appointments. Honestly, I'm going to call them. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to go because these teeth cost a lot, and I still have to get, I think I told you guys, I still have to get like 2 more implants down here, and it's between $4,000 and $5,000 for these 2 implants. And it's downtime. You know, I'm going to have days off. I won't be able to groom dogs. It's one of those things I got to figure out when I can do this. I'm thinking maybe after we get back from Ireland, maybe in like July or August would be a good time to do it. Because then I won't really have anything going on. I don't think July or August I have anything. September, I have my nephew's wedding in Michigan. In October, I have my niece Mad's wedding in Pennsylvania. So if I do it in like July, that might be perfect. Okay, I am home. I'm in my driveway. Am I finally ending this vlog? I think I am. So I think since I got French shoes as my makeup look tomorrow, I think the chick update, look for a chick update soon. If I can film it, I will, but it might not go up until like Friday or Saturday or something. So I'm home. I'm going to get in because Casper's in his crate and I've been gone quite a while. So thanks for watching. And look, it's not melting too bad. It is getting melty though. There's my husband's. I don't know if this is going to make it to him. I might end up drinking. No, do I need 2 of these? Absolutely not. But I do have his footlong that he's going to be so thrilled with. He's going to be so happy. And I got him the cute card that I showed you guys, in case you forgot. And now that I'm not moving, I could show you this too. Okay, wait, look. Look at the cute little dogs. Look at the big fat pug. I love this one. I love their faces. And there's an Afghan hound. That's what got me. And this little guy. Oh, there's a... Oh, no. I was going to say, is that a cat? But no, I think it's supposed to be like a little chihuahua or something. This big fat, like, Pomeranian looking one is funny, too. Anyway, this was so cute. So, all right, I'm going to get in. It is, like, terrible out here. So, I hope you enjoyed this odyssey that was today's vlog. And I am going to go in and do my hair and then hopefully be able to do my hair and then do some makeup before my husband gets home and surprise him with food. Okay, thanks for watching. Comment black hearts if you watched the whole thing, or ice cream, or a lunar eclipse type of emoji or something, and say, oh my God, I can't believe I watched this whole thing. It's been nutty. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a little bit with makeup and then more makeup and then chicks and all kinds of things. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.